Look, there's this big thing about, entrepreneur. It's almost like it's been the buzzword of the last, I don't know, 5, 10 years. Everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Young kids coming up through high school want to be an entrepreneur. Can you please explain to me and the audience, mate, exactly what is an entrepreneur? Because even I'm confused.
Sure. So for me, I think ultimately, I think an entrepreneur is someone that just does something different and wants to create their own thing so they can create freedom, right? When I look into entrepreneurship, I look at it as a vehicle to be able to do what it is that you desire. So some people look at entrepreneurship, I want to make a bunch of money. Some people say, I want to have a bigger amount of income so I can retire early. Other people say, I want more freedom. Other people say, I want more control. So I look at entrepreneurship as a vehicle in order to achieve what it is that you desire.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get up, get off your horse and achieve your dreams.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
I've often had the argument with people about, am I an entrepreneur or am I just a businessman? And people have said, if you're an entrepreneur, you think outside the box, you're creative. And I go, mate, I'm in finance. I don't have a creative bone in my body. I can execute on an idea, but I can't come up with an idea. But I think what you just said is that you can be that person, that executor. You don't have to be the creative guy that's coming up with the next app and, you're Elon Musk trying to change the world. You don't have to be that kind of entrepreneur.
Yeah. So when I look at the different types of entrepreneurs, like I think there's these three core different types we have, right? And you describe one of them, this creator. So I look at that as the artist, right? There's someone that loves what they do. They create stuff. You wouldn't even have to pay them. They'd still do that, right?
It's not me.
Then you have another one. Who's like a system manager. So these people just love managing systems, automations. They're the people in the background. They just love automating everything. And then the last one is about a business creator. These people love creating businesses. It doesn't matter if it's a small business in retail or a huge property portfolio. They're just in it for the business. Yeah. And you get these three types. And I think that often when we look at entrepreneurs in different types, suddenly you realize it's a much broader spectrum than us identifying it in such a small way.
But it's so easy to get caught up. Even if you are one of those people, the artist will typically hone in on an idea, whereas the person who gets obsessed with creating businesses tries to spread their wings so much that they just lose focus on what actually works. And that's where the execution becomes so important. Like if you've got an idea, nail down on it, get it good, build a team around it, make sure it runs, and then probably maybe go and start the next one, right?
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. Like whenever I speak to entrepreneurs, I attempt to figure out as best I can. And obviously people are a combination of these, but once someone knows what they are, they understand what are the common issues that person will face, right? An artist, as an example, usually they avoid tasks that they don't like doing, right? Yeah. So they end up procrastinating on it, they avoid it, or they're a dreamer and they just expect things to happen and they don't want to do the dirty work. They're thinking, I'm great at what I do. I've got a great product. People should come to me. Yeah. And these are often some stereotypes that I see that is really important for entrepreneurs to overcome.